song is a very powerful song. Very, very, very powerful song. Hey, baby. Home music assignment this evening. I was here by Beyonce. Here by Beyonce. No. I ain't been to my P.O. box, if that's what you're talking about. Is this something at the P.O. box? I don't know. I don't know. What I haven't been. I haven't been. I've been just kind of in my zone today, listening to music. I'm about to go back home here in a little bit and just like woosah because it's a lot going on around me. I promise it is, and I don't talk about it here much, but it sometimes I be like this. Wherever yours is, Chase. My man is wherever yours is. Do I have an Apple Music? No, I listen. Well, I do, but I don't use it. Uh huh. You see, I hope you have a great evening while you're here. So, listen. But I want to say this. Um, I hope y'all are working on y'all research. Who's been working on the research paper? I don't know. Want to know what you learned? Who's been working on your research paper? Huh? Y'all been working? You finding some interesting things? Look at, El Betsy. Thank you so much. Ooh, good job, Kiva and Queen. Hey. So, are y'all finding interesting? Because you got to go read the word in order to study it. What? I don't want to know what you found. Jamar, absolutely love you. I got 1,000 things. That only way you gonna get that is to come in on Friday. I'm gonna be honest. I got 1,000 list emails and everything else. Y'all just keep on trying to ask stuff like I don't be telling y'all. I already be gotten having 17,000 things I already ain't did. There's no team over here. I keep trying to tell you that. Give me a minute, okay? Give me a minute. Listen here. Danielle. Don't tell me what was going on. I don't want to know. I just want to know, are y'all finding interesting things? Yeah. Are y'all seeing more in just watching David's life that their lives are a lot like our lives? Anybody seeing any family secrets popping up? You don't got to tell me which ones. I don't want to know. But I want to know how this is relating to, like, is it making the word come alive? Because I know you be like, oh my God, this happened in my family. You said very relatable, and it is. When you start to get in people business, you hear me? When you start to get in people business, which like David and them, you start to see they weren't very much different from us. Child, it's real ghetto in the Bible streets and is. Don't you love it? It's real juicy over there. It's real juicy. When you take your time and you ain't listening to all that yelling, very interesting things, Kiva. You're right. Hey, Queen. Hey, everybody. Ain't it? You can't even get past like David baby mamas and it's already pages full of drama. I was blown away just by what I'm reading about him from the Bible alone. That part, Miss Gray. Days of our lives and passions. Girl, that was my mama and my daughter, my oldest daughter, favorite two things. She used to get her little butt out of school and go to her grandma's house. And they'll sit there and watch them very two shows with Timmy's old scary tale. That's funny. Passions and you is not lying. My she was little talking about grandma passions is coming on. Moving on. You already know what's going on. Why you roll your eyes real fast? Because I'm trying to think what I was talking about before I was rudely interrupted. Um, Damn it. Moving on. You want to leave something with the people, okay? You want to leave something with the people. Listen, because folks listen, hello. You got to learn how to just, that part, you know? You just do. But anyway, oh, we was talking about David and his drama. I'm learning that the people in the Bible is no different from the people today. That's what I was hoping. There are some that are just more wicked. Well, I don't know because we ain't got down through there yet. You see? Write that down, but then see if you feel like that at the end of this 2 weeks. Oh, y'all about to see some stuff. The David journey is that. Listen, when you study David and his lineage, listen to me. It's like Indiana Jones. You gonna feel yourself running through the tunnels and and the daggers behind her back. Like it's intense. It make my cheeks like it's some good drama in there, honey. Y'all talking about, hey Trinity, listen, the trumpets are blowing. What trumpets? You mean with all the stuff that's going on in the world? We know. Don't you just want to enjoy a little bit of time without that? We're trying to talk about some other stuff. It's still biblical, okay? Just this. We're just gonna take some time to woosah. Yeah, we just chilling, and that's why I gave y'all an assignment. That's why we on this research paper. Cause you can't stay in that mode all day. You could, but you hear me? Because if you always on 100, then when stuff happen, you gonna run out. T baby, it's on yesterday's class. You can go find it on the what you call it. It's on the uh rewatch. So that way y'all can know what's going on. To break it down is you gotta research David's family. You gotta go in depth. You have 14 days to find out as much as you can about David's family. Hit all his lineage, his grandkids, his cousins, his friends, like how y'all be under the comments. Hey, have like y'all how y'all be under the comments. Okay, finding everybody out all the business. You done read through 762 comments in less than 7 minutes and found the one you was looking for. That's the kind of research I want y'all doing on David and his lineage. Okay, y'all hear me? You hear me? You're welcome. That's the homework. So you got 14 days. Lolita, don't Antoinette, I'm just saying, because y'all, if you thought that your dude was didn't call somebody pretty, you gonna find the message. If it's 1,000 comments, you will skim through every last one of them, catalog everyone, and boom, there it is. That's the kind of research I need y'all to be on right now. You hear me? I want y'all to be in all. Can I use because I used to catch your comments on TikTok. Oh, petty. I still be saying stuff. This one young lady that I follow, she sings with like Kelly Price. I think it's some other people. And guess what? She did a remix to a song and it's real funny. And I said, yes, please. I can't say what the remix say, but it's definitely circuit like I see myself putting them words there. I said, yes, please. I don't even know if she's seen it, but because she that. It was too funny. Oh, that's real funny. I didn't, yeah. Anyway, moving on. I should not be smiling like this. Like, cause anyway, moving on. So okay, with that, she is very funny. She's funny. Um, David. David. Hello. Good evening. David, your research for 14 days is on his family, and research everything. Like really go and get into the stories and who's got into. Okay. So, has anybody got to the SA story yet? Everybody made it there yet? That's normally one of the first ones that comes up. Y'all made it to the SA story already? It's very interesting. Yeah. Why would that be in the Bible? Why would they put that there? Why would they put it there? As you go through David's story, you're going to see your cousins. You're going to see your uncles, your aunties, your grandmother. You're going to see the people you work with. And this is why it's important to get in the Word, because as you just read them like stories, as you read them like stories, okay, you're going to start to, like, okay, let me ask you a question. Has this happened to anybody since you've been here, that you start reading the Word and you get a lump in your throat and tears start running down your eyes? Has anybody had that experience yet? You don't even know why you crying. When your spirit starts to be fed and things start to touch down where they supposed to, it will be a physical manifestation that you got it. Whether you throw the Bible and start smiling, when your spirit sees whatever word you were supposed to get, the physical manifestation is tears, chuckles, whatever it is. It's okay, because in order to listen, growth hurts. Growing pains. That's a real thing in life. When you understand seasons, yes. When you understand seasons, I'm gonna have to find that. I can't remember where it said. Do y'all remember what we read? And it was talking about God will send you through a proving phase before He gives you what it is that He wants you to have. It was in our lost books. I can't exactly remember which one of the brothers or where we read it at, but it is um a mind blowing thing. When I read that the first time, it made sense. God is going to send you through all of these things so that way He knows that whatever it is that you're asking for, that you really don't just want that, you want Him over that. So people probably come in here and think I be fronting and acting all whatever when I say there's nothing that I want. It ain't like, oh, I'm just so spoiled. No, God has done everything I asked Him to do and more than that. Even before TikTok. Even before TikTok, even before YouTube, I can honestly say He has always done that. So with that, that's one of the things I try to teach over here too. Your speech is so important. I just had to fuss at somebody, and if you in here, I just had to fuss at one of my folks and say, hey, I'm not gonna sit on the phone and listen to you talk about what ain't gonna happen. I'm not about to keep giving you options, and before I can even speak anything into your life, even though you know you didn't watch me come from sugar from to sugar and back down and back up and whatever else, you still gonna sit on my phone and think I'm about to listen to you talk about what ain't gonna happen. Not on my phone. You're gonna need to call somebody else. Because I don't even want that in my spirit about what ain't gonna happen. I don't even want to talk like that. I do not talk about stuff I don't want. I only talk about what I want, and only what I want shows up. I don't know how much more plainly I can say that to y'all. But if somebody is giving you an option, if God is allowing somebody to speak something into your life, and before they can even finish, you cutting off your blessings, don't call my phone. I ain't playing. Don't call me. Because I only got some good stuff for you. And I'm not saying prosperity. I'm saying, no, you're going to have to check yourself. You're going to have to change. This is effed up about you. But if you change this, this is one of God's rules right here where he say, if you stop doing this, this is going to happen. And it don't got to take all day. Y'all say, oh, I already know it's going to take 2 years. God can do it today. Don't be mad at me because I don't want to wait. And I'm not saying I'm impatient. I'm saying once you understand how it works, you can't go back to the other stuff. And I refuse to say, oh, I know it's going to be a long time. Lies. It could have been tomorrow. You don't know that he could have had it for you tomorrow. But you spoke and said it can't come for a long time. No, that's not what I want in my life. And I'm not going to have nobody around me that like, because they'll start speaking what ain't going to happen. And you're like, you got to go over there with that. And over there. That's the, we don't believe nothing can happen corner over there. I don't want you within 50 feet of me talking about what can't happen for me. When God said anything I ask him to do, he can do exceedingly and abundantly more than I can ask. And I'm sitting here listening to you talking about this little thing can't happen. Oh yeah, you gonna hate on me for real when the crazy stuff come. You gonna be mad. I don't want to say hate because I don't like that. You gonna be upset or irritated to have the Cat Williams stomach virus face for real. You gonna have that. And I'm not saying that like, oh, I'm whatever. I'm saying it like, learn the secret of getting to what you want, which is, God, what do you want me to do today? You want me to go sit on this lady porch and talk to her? You want me to go sit on the bus stop and talk to that man who you think is a homeless person and is really Michael disguised? Or Uriel or one of the angels that got your blessing in your hand, they hand, but because, oh, you can't do that. The law of attraction. Come on now. That part. I ain't about to keep talking. In the Bible, and God say, you have what you speak. Period. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Right? So why am I going to keep talking about, oh, this ain't going to happen and that ain't going to happen? You can't be over here. And this is why my friends normally go away quickly. Because they're so used to people going into the woe is me and talking about the trouble. I don't want to talk about the trouble. I want to talk about the solution. That's all you going to get from me is, okay, so we know this is the issue. Why is we rehearsing the problem? Over and over and over, day in and day out, and day in and day out. Well, maybe if we took that much energy and talked about a solution, a real one, and really took time to assess what's going on, we wouldn't have to be talking about this 6 months later because I don't got that. I'm not giving you my time for that. Listen, that part. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, I can't, and it's a lot of people that she too perky. No, I'm not perky. I have down days too, believe it. And sometimes I want to say, but I know that all he got to do is get you saying it. That's why I told you when we did the study on always. Always is a powerful word, and it could be detrimental or it could be supercalifragilistic expialidocious. In a good way. It's what you want. Because if you say it's always something and you're having a negative thought, that you just put that into eternity is always. But if you say God always come through no matter what's going on, ooh, that's a whole different phrase with that always. It's a positive thought. And you're saying even into eternity, God is going to come through for me. Not, oh my God, it's always something, which is trouble, 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 and you just put that out. I don't want no parts of it. Well, somebody said, girl, you always going through something. And I said, and God is always coming through for me too. I ain't even about to let you stop there with that. You meant it in a negative way. It's always something, and God is always coming through as to why you got the stomach virus face. Because in order for me to see him as God, I need miracle type situations. Let me tell y'all. I've been going through my journals. I just been taking some time, and I found this yesterday, and I said I was going to talk to y'all about it today. Or here's another. I went back through my journal because I was looking for something, and this is my old one from 2015. This is why I beg y'all. I don't beg y'all, but I encourage y'all to journal as much as you can. Words, one sentence, two sentences, it don't matter. Get it out. Because I promise you, it's about when you do that, it'll change your life. So, here's my journal entry. Y'all got y'all pen and paper? Come on, because I need y'all to write this down. Just like Seed, he gave me these he gave me this 4/4/2015. So April 4th, 2015 at 10:30 p.m. was when I was writing this. 2015 was a real crazy life too. That was real crazy. 2015, yeah. 2015 was different. Okay, I had only been in my apartment, I think, a month at that time. Ooh. Okay, here we go. You got your pen? You ready? You got your writing device? Yeah? Just a minute, please. You got it, Miss Lady. I got time for you every day. God, please forgive me and bless my family. Yes, this is why you don't need to be talking bad about your kids. It is. This is why you don't need to speak curses over your children and over your husband and over your family. Because if the devil can keep you rehearsing that curse, it's going to come to pass. I didn't let people speak stuff over my kids. I don't care if it was the doctors. I told y'all, no, that's not going to happen. Well, I understand. No, you don't, actually. But I can help you. It's a miracle about to be in here today. And y'all don't even know it. Ma'am, no. And at the end, give my daddy his props. You said what again, sir? Your God did exactly what he said he would do. Oh, and did. Uh-huh. And y'all got all that education between y'all gazillion dollars y'all make a year doing oncology and all of this old stuff, playing with the machines NASA built, and my daddy still came through and bust y'all head. And did medical miracles. Ain't nobody got time. I don't have to receive nothing. If my daddy say it, then that's it. But if he don't say it, then I don't know what you're talking about. Unless he bring it to me, nah. Huh? That means it could be changed. If man is just saying it, oh yeah, it can be changed. His no is the final no. I don't care what y'all say. You hear me? And you got to get to that point where you believe God over man. You believe God over the disconnect notice. You believe God over the eviction notice. You believe him over the repo notice. Because sometimes God be trying to take stuff from you that you got for yourself as to why you always mad. So if they coming to get the car, it must mean that something is coming to where you're not going to be able to afford it or still live comfortably. So let it go. There's things that we get for ourselves, and God kept telling us no, and then finally he'll just let you go ahead and have it. Oh, wow. Okay, Miss Ida, there's a lot going on. We know they playing with the weather. And you won't even realize how much stress is relieved, or he wants to bless you with something bigger and better. That's true too. That's true too. That's true too. But I'm just saying, if you stress every day, right, about trying to hold on, so much so that you're missing out on your kids, you're missing out on your husband, your wife, it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay to let go, because sometimes, you know. All right. And so, y'all got y'all pen and paper? Come on. I need y'all to write miracle across the top of your papers. And then write miracle going down on the side, spell out miracle on each line. Going there. So write miracle across the top, just on that top, in the top heading up there. And then go down the line and write miracle, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like you would number, but spell it out like that. Oh, okay. It's okay. Well, we not talking about the end of the world right now. Thank you for telling me that. But we off the end of the world. We're just gonna do some exercises. It's the end of the year, but a lot of people are stressed, so we just doing calm things. We'll pick that up here in a minute. Because a lot of people, it's a lot of unalivings during this time of the year. So if y'all notice, that's why we ain't really been talking about a lot of heavy stuff. We was just trying to laugh and talk about the word and work on ourselves and kind of let us see ourselves, get the focus off of everybody else. It's some things we've been working on over here. You good? It's okay. There's some folks that already came in because it's what we do. But there is a time and a place for everything. And I don't want to keep you weighed down with the thoughts of everything that's going on. Okay, it's going to be there tomorrow. So then let's have some days where we just going to laugh and just do something else, like brain busters, like what we doing now with the research paper. And because I want y'all to also disconnect from some of that at some point in time. You have to. Or you could be in a jacket for real, a tight one with a belt on it, not the kind you like. So with that, we're gonna always try to even out these classes and make sure that you're getting your words, you're getting your self development, you getting what you need. But also, I don't want to put nothing heavy on nobody right now. Folks are stressed out. I know this. I mean, I had 4 kids. Stuff was always crazy around. Not always. Frequently, it used to be that way. Not always. It used to be. So with that, I understand. That's why certain things I just been like, nope, not right now. Nope, 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 nope. Because yes, that's what we talk about. But I don't want it to be the only thing. So that way people leave here feeling heavy too. You already be getting beat up about your, uh, you know, who you are as a person. Because he be a little brutal when he be telling you about yourself. And that could take your whole day if he hit you in the right way in your throat. All right. So the first letter or word that goes on your M for miracle on this side is maker. It's for the I. Y'all got it? So maker, incorporeal, or makers. Y'all getting it? Makers, incorporeal. Is y'all with me? Okay. The next word is reactions. So you should have makers, incorporeal, reactions. According is for the A in miracle. The C is crisis. The L is levels. And the E is events. So you should have makers, incorporeal, reactions, according, crisis, levels, and events for miracle going down the side. Now, I'm going to read that in the way that I wrote it, okay? So it says a miracle is the maker's incorporeal reactions according to the crisis, levels, and events. Y'all want me to read that again? So a miracle is God's or the maker of everything you see, right? The maker's incorporeal reactions according to crisis levels and events. So what does incorporeal mean? What does the word incorporeal mean? Without body or spirit, without well, Not spirit. It should be without body, right? Not composed of matter, right? Right. So if it's not composed of matter, what is it? It's supernatural then, right? Because we're in the natural. That's why we can see us and feel us. But supernatural is spirit, right? Not composed of matter, having material existence. Exactly. Okay? So I'm going to read that again. The maker's incorporeal reactions according to crisis levels and events. Your miracle is custom tailored to your crisis. I need you to write this down. Your miracle is custom tailored to your crisis. Y'all got that? It's tailored, custom for your crisis. Each miracle is for each crisis individually. So the thing that happened the last time doesn't have to happen this time because each one of your crises is different. So each one of your miracles should be different. But a miracle is the maker of everything you see. His reactions, his incorporeal, his spirit actions. You pray in the spirit, and he answers in the spirit, and then it comes to the flesh. But your miracles are tailored to your crisis and your events in your life. So you looking at what God did for somebody else in a thing of I'm mad you didn't do it for me is not the attitude you should have. The attitude that you should have is, God, if you worked that miracle out for them, then I know you can work my miracles out. Not why didn't I get what they got. You getting me? Yes, your miracles are custom tailored to your crisis. Period. Because what good would it be for God to give you a miracle that don't apply to this crisis? You need somebody to come fix your car, but he sends you a vacuum cleaner. You need the vacuum cleaner too, but that's not the miracle you need today. You need food, but you need washing powder, but you need food more than you need washing powder. So would you rather not have that miracle and have the other? His mercies are renewed every day, and so is his provision for you in every area. Don't say, oh, I don't want to ask him. No, he wants you to ask him every day. Don't you need a miracle every day? In one way or another, whether it be to get to work on time. Okay. So understand that a miracle is the maker's incorporeal reaction. Okay? His spirit reaction. Because everything start, even your trouble, start in the spirit first. Makers incorporeal reactions according to the crisis levels and events in your life. That's what your miracle is. Hey, y'all, if you're just coming in, you need to write down the word miracle. And then across the paper, write down miracle on the lines, sideways, like 1, 2, 3, like that. And the statement you need to have there is the maker's incorporeal reactions according to crisis levels and events. That's what your miracle is. Do you believe he could do it? And we say yes, but as soon as the trouble comes, we start to complain like, God, why you let this happen? Well, how will you know that he can get you out of trouble unless you're in it? How do you know he can heal you or your family member or heal your finances unless you was in a financial situation? How do you know he can give you a car for free unless you ain't got no money and somebody give you a car? So then why do we get so upset when we see trouble? If you are seeing God as a miracle working God, why you don't what's the reason for a miracle? The reason for a miracle is naturally it cannot be done. So supernaturally there has to be something that happens, which is incorporeal folks moving around. You cannot get upset when the trouble comes. The trouble is how you learn that he's a miracle working God. But if you start trying to fix it, then you'll never see no miracles. You won't ever get to see them. I like miracles. They make me happy. They make my toes wiggle and my cheeks tight. Hey, and I used to be sad. I used to be so sad. And now I don't be because I realize when trouble comes, I mean, it's something that I just ask for. How can you see miracles in the middle of the storm? You're not supposed to see the miracles. You're supposed to let him guide you through the storm. See, you focus on the wrong stuff. He said, focus on me when the storm comes. People make the storm bigger than your dad, and you wonder why you be in it a long time. Because you're not focused on where you're going. But you ain't even supposed to be focused on where you're going because you're not the captain of the ship. You go on down in the belly of the ship and go to sleep and let him do. It is hard when you're going through, but if you focus, I promise. Okay, listen. When my daughter got diagnosed, when I got kicked out of my place, when I lost my car, God said, "Is you gonna focus on the problem or you gonna focus on me?" So when people would call me early in the morning because something just happened, I used to have an attitude. He said, "Okay, you gonna keep focusing on the problem," and I was like, "What?" I told you, focus on me. I know all of this is going on, the storm in your life. But I had that person call you so that you could get on the phone and study with them. And in that 3 hours that you was gonna be on the phone teaching them what I taught you, I was gonna work your miracle out. But seeing as how you're letting that stop you from doing what I need you to do, I guess the problem is still bigger than me. And so we'll be talking about it tomorrow.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
You said broke that down right there. Did y'all hear what I said? Announcements. When you irritated and somebody call you and they need to talk, God is wanting to know if you're going to trust him over your problem. I told y'all as soon as my daughter got diagnosed, before I could even leave the eye doctor, it was 4 people sitting at the house that I was living at that wasn't even mine. I was sleeping in a 3 by 8 closet with a toilet at my head and my friend's room at my feet. It was shoes. I slept in a space that probably wasn't even 18 inches wide for over 10 months. And the moment that my daughter got diagnosed with her condition, it was 4 people waiting at that house for me when I got there. What morning? What's sitting in the room crying? I bet you don't. And you can't eat nothing. Go back on your fast. I did not get 15 minutes to cry about what was going on and what these doctors just told me. I had to stay from almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon up until almost 3 o'clock the next morning having freaking Bible study. And then every single day after that, it was more and more people in this 1 bedroom apartment. He said, I'll take care of your problem if you take care of mine. My daughter started coming home with envelopes full of money, gift cards. The teachers is making her stuff. And I said, okay. As long as I was focused on what I didn't have, and I couldn't talk to nobody, and I wasn't gonna do no Bible studies because I got my own problems. Everything that I wanted stayed away. When I started getting up and having them Bible studies, when people call my phone at 3 o'clock in the morning, even though I want to be in the bathroom, in the shower, crying like I'm on a Lifetime movie, because I have absolutely no idea what's going on in my life, and none of this makes any sense. Absolutely none of it. Nothing that is happening right now makes any sense. None of it. But every single thing made sense in less than 6 months from that. And the blessings made me cry just like these be making me cry right now. Come on, Alexis, that part. That part. That part. Because how else will you know he can do it? So now you can go and talk to other mamas. She said, my son died at 4. He was gone for several minutes and God brought him back. And did. And now you can go and tell people, no. Gotta bring, yeah, he could do it. He is an awesome God. He is. I'm trying to tell y'all. What you gonna do? You gonna focus on your problem or you gonna get to work? Because God said if you take care of his business, which is looking out for the people that have less than you and doing all of that, he will take care of your business. And I am a firm believer. I'm trying to tell y'all, he's been taking care of my business for over 20 years. Because he sure didn't let me have no clock in kind of job. I had to do hair, have a candy store, babysit kids, but he made everything I needed showed up. Every single thing I needed showed up. And it still does every day. I go from miracle to miracle to miracle. Come on. Come on. Come on, Antoinette. And I was a witness to that. God sent for her meet and greet. Show did. If when she came to the meet and greet, her car, she was having some car trouble. God sent somebody. So I don't even know how you was driving this thing. And God sent somebody to help her. And he was trying to stop her from getting into that meet and greet. That was crazy too. Yeah, it was a lot. The devil did not want us to get together, and we had an amazing time too. Everybody left there feeling refreshed. Everybody did. It was good. You gotta know the devil don't want us to have no good times, especially when you getting together to talk about how amazing God is, or you're starting to transition from just kind of being whatever you like. I know y'all, when y'all came here, y'all start going through stuff. I know it. But I told y'all that's gonna happen, because once you wake up, the devil ain't worried about you going to church or nothing. He ain't. He don't care. He be there too. But when you really start to dig deep and get a different relationship with God, he coming. Because he know when people see the change in you, they gonna start to change. And y'all cannot tell me that the people around y'all, it might not be great big changes, but they watch what they say around you now. Certain things have changed if you've been here for a while and you've been studying. You hear me? I already know, whether it be your kids, journaling, things, when you change and you change the way you move, the enemy is mad because he understands that you're changing generations. Even the people at your job that's been paying attention that you're not being messy no more, you sitting over there in the corner reading, but they know you used to be the messy person. They know you used to be the person on line 1, line 2, line 3 telling everybody business, and now you don't because you be thinking about second baruch. They paying attention. And so then it makes them check their selves and be like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't. I'm not going to go talk to them about that. Yes, things have changed all around me and my household. Come on. Mine changed. I don't go to church because I don't talk with God, but I'm learning here. Okay. Gotta meet you wherever you at. And you don't gotta stay there because he met you there. He'll meet you wherever you at. Some people feel like, oh, this is where I met God at, so I'm not leaving. No, he said, come on, we got other places to be. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have books, Alexis? Doing hairs all over Joe. Yeah, it is. So I'm not trying to sell y'all no prosperity, nothing. I'm trying to tell you that when all hell is breaking loose, if you dig deeper into God's chest and bury yourself there and start getting into your word, stuff change. Send me an email at CERCA TROVA Books with your address and your name, please. CERCATROVABooks@gmail.com. Please. Yeah. Yeah. This is the thing. Good evening, Auntie. I get it. I understand. So this the thing, right? Um, I took my troubles and I stopped wanting to. Somebody, y'all all got that at one time. I take it. He said, nah, cut that. He said, they starting to understand. You need to cut it. He got that. Y'all got that. They were, yeah, that's nuts. No, they didn't just cut YouTube. They cut both of them. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. These ain't even on the same email. I just don't understand how that keep happening. Every time. That's why I be trying to tell you, like, listen, God wants you to believe. And the crazier it is that you believe it, the more excited he gets. The bigger it is, but you got to learn the little stuff first. Can y'all write that down? God wants to give me the big stuff, but I have to learn it is, Mari. That's why I said I've been taking some time. I'm getting things together because I do want to get the app, so we don't even have to worry about this. We could just be live on our app and call it a day. For real, for real. Listen, because I just know it's work for me. It's more work. Stop reading my face. Don't do it. Turn away. Turn away. Because y'all know I'll be like, oh, it's just more work. It's just more work. You have to learn the little things first. You have to be grateful for the little things. No, seriously. You do. I'm a living witness, y'all, that everything I wanted to see, I've seen it. If I really wanted it, I seen it. And I didn't have to be slimy to get it. I didn't have to lie, steal, cheat. I didn't have to do none of that. I just asked God and He would tell me where to go. And most times when He's taking you to something, it's not going to be where you would normally look for it. Please believe that. It's not going to be where you normally look for it, because then that would just be normal. You want abnormal in the spirit, like supernatural abnormal. I've been being obedient and fasting, and today I got a raise. Come on. Come on. I told y'all my daddy be working at the... Listen. Folks come over here and they life get better. It get rocky at first when you first come in, because the devil be wanting you to go back to where you was at. Who life got rocky when you first came here? Anybody? Did you start kind of when you first got over here? You was like, I don't know. All this old crazy stuff been happening since I done got over here. Wait a minute. I told y'all I was. Probably lost a lot of people. Not lost as in went away, but folks skedaddled, maybe job change. I was just about to type that and you spoke it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your life rocky right now. That's why you over here. People think I'm crazy and do. And do. And do. Listen. When you are going from a civilian to a real army and a soldier in the army of the Lord, and you really are making Lucifer, because you could God, the devil don't care about you talking about God and living a certain way. When you get in them books, he know you mean business. When you're studying and you're applying it to your life, oh wait a minute, now that's a threat to him. Because the moment that you change, the moment you stop speaking negative, the moment that you start doing things different, people will change around you, and he starts to lose his grasp on the tightly knit thing that he's wrapped around you. The negative person that call you, the person that call your phone and gossip. God has been freeing you from those things. Every time I open up a book and read, I get sleepy. Come on. That's why God wants you to read first thing in the morning when you wide awake. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, if y'all can, give him your first 30. Because the devil will wait till you all the way ran down. And it ain't even a bad thing to go to sleep reading, because whatever you was reading is going to be in your mind. But that's why I tell you, give God the first of your day. Don't wait till the end if you can avoid it. So if you got to get up that extra 30 minutes early, before you if you know you get up at 7 with the kids, then you need to be up at 6:15 so you can make your coffee, go pee, or whatever you're going to do, and get that time in with God before you start your day. Whatever time it is that you get up. He said, give me the first of your day, and everything in your day will work out. You said, girl, you in my house. Okay, amen. Well, I'm just trying to tell y'all what happened for me. I can't tell everybody what to do, but once I learned the secret, I ain't been back. I ain't been back over there to worry and how am I going to get this and oh God, no. And I ain't going to lie, it is a hard transition to believe in God when you can't see. But those little bitty things that happen every day, when he answers your prayers for the little stuff and you believe he can do the little, then he just starts doing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's not saying trouble don't come. That's not saying you might not have to start over a few times. But it's because it was a crack in the foundation and he got to put you back on the potter's wheel and keep building you up. But if you choose not to change, you just going to stay on the potter's wheel. You don't never get to get off the potter's wheel and just go be the beautiful thing that he made. You don't want him to have to keep remaking you over and over because you won't learn. The only reason you ain't seeing what you want is because you keep trying to do it your way. I'm a living witness, y'all. I told y'all I kept trying to write my business plan. I was going to all my friends that own business, everybody that had degrees and everything. I did that. I went there. Okay? But I guarantee you this. That business plan that I got 5-year financials and all of that, didn't know people helped me with that. God told me every word to put in there, literally. Showed me how to look for my demographic information, the international shipping rules, everything. Customs and Border Patrol documents on how to fill out this and that. Like, he showed me everything, and people couldn't believe that I learned it in 365 days. I learned what a lot of people learn in 4 years at business college, and some of my friends had been there 5 and still didn't know. And I'm gonna be honest with you, they was like, "Nigga, I can't even help because I don't even know." You got a whole degree in business, and I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just telling you, when God teaches you, it's not like anything else. It's not. He taught me how to build, and if you go and look at the first thing I built to how my stuff is getting now, and I don't even get to build as much as I used to, it's a completely different build. But he shows me. I ain't never been in no carpentry school or nothing, and I done built beds, shelves, and stained and grooved and this and that. He can teach you whatever you want to know. Finances, how to be a good wife, how to be a good husband, how to be a good leader, how to be a good parent, how to be a good employee or boss. But do you want to know? And it's not going to be easy for you because everybody thinks they okay when you compare yourself to people. But when you judge yourself according to God's laws, not your organization, not your pastor, not that, when you start to apply the word to your life, then you will know what type of person you are. For life. Push through. I know it's difficult over here. Now he fixed it up just for you like he did Joseph. Favor ain't fair, but it feels good. He got it for you too, Niche. Promise you he do. He got it for whoever want it. That's why you don't have no reason. This is why I be telling people like I don't do jealous and envious folks. Cause he got enough for you too. There's no reason for you to look at nobody and frown your nose up, be irritated because they got it and you don't, because he got everything for you. I promise you he do. He got that and some. But when you get your eyes off of other people and God, you letting them live like this and they ain't doing right, he said, I don't want you to focus on that. Just look at me. Talk to me. Not about what everybody else got or don't got or this or that. Just talk to me about what you want. And I'm going to talk to you about what I want from you. And we going to talk. And then you'll just start to see the stuff you won't show up. I promise you, when you take your eyes off of who ain't doing this and they don't deserve it, and you just start talking to God about the things that you want. And I'm not saying like, oh, I want this and oh, I want that. No, God, I would like to have this. You know, if you say it's okay, is there anything you need me to do for you? Because don't nobody like to be around a person that's always asking for something, but they don't never got nothing to give. Before you done got out the bed, you might have done asked God for 10 things, but you didn't even want to give him 10 minutes on your knees. You want him to pay your bills, send you $1 million, make your kids act right, make your husband act right, get your boss off your nerves, make sure you make it to work on time, make sure you make it home, make sure he will help you remember this and this and this and this. And you can't even give him a full 10 minutes without getting on your phone and checking TikTok to see if CERCA's on. Because I can't save you so. It ain't nothing I'm going to be able to do for you out the door because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get in. Don't check for me, check for my dad. Check for him more than you check for this here internet. I'm serious. Because even with me, the reason I'm pulling back is because I spend too much time with y'all. And I ain't been able to spend enough time with him in my word and seeing what he got to say to me. And I can't get lost in y'all, baby. Because y'all can't get me in there. This is not going to get me into heaven. Me making sure that I'm hearing what he got to say to me about what I need to be doing so that I'm staying on track. And so when I pull back, my soul is important to me too. Y'all souls is important to me, but I got to make sure, hey, ain't. I ain't come this far to let TikTok take me out the game and ain't. No. Because TikTok ain't even going to be there on Judgment Day, baby. But to show how I was cutting up, no. And it felt so good to get in my word yesterday morning and just have my books and let God show me things like that. Once you get used to him like opening and unveiling the mysteries to you, you don't want to just go back to surface word no more. Okay, let me ask you a question. How many of y'all could stop right now and just go back to reading the regular 66 books of the Bible and never read any of the stuff that we read ever again? You said no. So once you understand that God wants you to succeed, he wants you to have everything. He just wants you to want him more than you want those things. It's a real thing of seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all his righteousness and everything shall be added. I don't know if that's right, but y'all know the scripture. It's all gonna be added to you. Shaking down, pressed together, and running over. Shall people give it to your bosom? Men, humankind. People will just walk up to you and give you stuff. All you gotta do is get in line. God said, I own the hills, the cattle, the banks, the telemarketing things, which got the ATMs. I own all of it. It ain't nothing I won't give you if you want me more than you want things and money and prestige and all of that. People used to ask me, you really think that God is going to take care of you and you sitting at home and reading? I said, he the one that told me to do it. Now, your thing might be you supposed to end up being the work counselor at your job unofficially. And then he'll keep giving you raises the more what you spread around there. Because he got everybody placed somewhere for a reason. I've had to be in corporate America. I've had to work at a daycare. I done had to work at a like factory type place for a couple of days, a cleaning service, and all kinds of places. But I might only be there just to tell one person something for 2 weeks, and then I never work there again. But as y'all can see, that's what he did with the disciples. They was always going somewhere else. Be open to move for God. Oh, I ain't doing that. I ain't, okay, well, your blessing was over there. I'ma go. And guess what I keep seeing? Stuff I ain't never seen before. Stuff I ain't never experienced before. So I just keep getting new experiences. And you over there with that good old stomach virus face. Oh, that ain't never happened for me. And it ain't. Because you don't want to come over here. You gonna keep on doing the same thing, so don't be mad at me because I'm willing to go where ain't nobody went to get stuff that folks ain't had. I'll be homeless and go to the shelter if I have to. Is this where my blessing at? Oh, okay. You said go take this job, but in 2 weeks you gonna make me the boss. But I had to go in as an installer, installing electrical outlets, and I never did no electrical work. Well, God know I'm office whatever, but I get my hands dirty too. I ain't against that. Well, I went in making like $12 an hour, and by the end of the week I was making 15. And at that time, that's all I needed. And was running the office and can make my own hours, and then they just kept giving me raises. Okay, and I don't even gotta leave my apartments. I work at home, literally, just on the property. I went from looking for a check to being a person that was writing they checks and giving out all of the hours in less than a week. I promise you. But if I would have said, "Oh, I'm too good to work for $12 and this and that," and cause I ain't about to be doing that. Well, my job was stupid easy after that. I sat in the office and wore heels, and I'm at home. I make 15, 16, $17 an hour to sit in my house. I wasn't at home, but I was on the property. That might not be no money, but I didn't need much because my husband was working. I just needed some extra change for my pocket. And I'm telling everybody what to do. Perfect job for me. But I had to start out at $12. It ain't always gonna be like that. But are you willing to go somewhere where it don't look like your blessing is? God be having a setup for you, but because it don't look like what you want, you'll pass it over. Because it's disguised as trouble and it don't say miracle on it, then you don't want it. But most of your miracles is disguised as trouble. I need y'all to write that down. Miracles come disguised as trouble. Let God promote you. No man can move you and can't. And they be trying, boy, and be mad. You heard me. This is not cocky because I had times where nothing in my life made sense, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all for like a decade, nothing in my life made sense. I said none of this makes any sense. None of this. People's like your life is like a movie, and I hear that all the time. Like this is like movie stuff, yeah, because it's otherworldly, which means I'm not getting the normal all the time. I'm getting supernatural after supernatural after super. Would you rather live like that? Wouldn't you rather live miracle to miracle than keep seeing the same mundane thing over and over and becoming more in despair and more discouraged and more depressed? So that means you got to go through stuff you ain't never been through to see something different. Can y'all please write that down? I have to go through things that I have never been through to see things I have never seen. Because if you want your problems to stay at the same level, then you don't want nothing bigger than what you already got. Don't complain about it. You getting what you want. You don't want no more trouble. You don't want no more pain. You don't want no more nothing. So then you don't want no more miracles either. You don't want no more God can bring happiness after the sadness. Then how will you know that you got more joy? How will you know your strengths? The only reason I can sit up here and tell y'all, I know he can heal you. I know he can pay your rent. I know he can give you a job. I know he can give you a raise. I know that even though you ain't got no job, he'll make sure you got everything. I wouldn't know that to tell y'all that if I hadn't been through it. And this is why you cannot be scared and don't take the credit for where you used to be and where God brought you to right now. When you don't tell the people that you used to be homeless, and you don't tell them that you used to have to walk before you had your foreign car, and that you got denied 10 times before you got your stuff. You are supposed to tell that because you cheat God out of his glory for what he did for you when you won't tell people who you used to be. Where you used to be. Come on. Great things grow in the dark. Every vegetable and plant that you see starts out as a seed in the dark. It is a hard thing, and then it has to be rain, 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 and wet, 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 and soggy, soggy dirt in order for the shell to soften and open so that the roots that are in there can start to grow. You cannot get to the inside of anything, no seed, without water and darkness. You don't get to see the amazing things on the inside until the shell has been softened and what's in there start to come out. And it don't just come out like no tree. There has to be a transformation that goes on. Roots have to start growing, and then they start to spread, and then they go deep and out and deep and out before you ever see anything growing on the top. It's a lot happening in the dark where it's wet and muggy and you can't see nothing and you don't know what's happening and you don't understand. But eventually, if you keep watering what you don't see, keep putting the sunlight on what's already dark, which is the word, and working on yourself and getting out all of the mess that don't supposed to be there, you're going to start to see a green little stem. And no, it can't hold an orange or a tomato right now. Because it's still being nourished, it's still growing, it's still understanding. But over time, if you give it everything it needs, pruning it, make sure not too much sunlight, not too much exposure to hot things, not too much exposure to cold things. If you take your time, over time, it'll be strong enough to start to produce. And this is why I tell y'all, this ain't me trying to be no, oh, I'm higher than nobody. Don't try to be where I am because I didn't start right here. Don't try to amass the amount of knowledge that because God, I didn't get it over. I show y'all my journals. It was time. All you got to do is get today. You just got to water you today. And watering you today is getting up, and the first thing that you do, God, thank you for breath in my body. Now, what would you like me to do? If there's anything that I did yesterday that offended you, God, I'm sorry. Please let me know today. What do you want me to say to my husband? How do you want me to respond to my wife today? What do you want me to say to my boss? Do you want me to be quiet? Do you want me to speak? You will have to say a lot less you sorries when you ask God before you do everything. You won't be frustrated that nobody didn't eat the dinner if you ask him what to cook. I'm trying to tell y'all what I did. I was only 20 years old doing this because my kids were so picky. I used to be like, and I can cook. I can cook. I can cook. They didn't want it. So I stopped that. Okay, God, please tell me what you want me to make. And they would smash everything. And I used to just be like, so I started doing it every day. And I didn't have no, I don't want to eat this. I'm not going to eat that. God let them eat it. And I was like, because I don't want to be the parent that make my kids sit. They don't got to eat it if they don't like it. The one thing you're going to do is try it. Now, I ain't going to make you eat it all, but you going to try it. If you say you don't like it after you can't tell me you don't like it because of the way it looks. You got to try it first. Moving on. With your plant. You can't feed nobody else off of your plant until you're strong enough. That's why I don't want y'all arguing with nobody. You might not be strong enough, or you might not have enough knowledge yet. What you need to do is just take it in. That's why I said don't try to, oh, it's only this, and well, this book said this. These different translations. Get that in your mind, because what you think you know right now in these studies, in 5 years you're gonna be like, oh my God, I was just so crazy. But you didn't understand because the pieces wasn't there. But God don't give you all the pieces at once. He wants to see how long you just gonna work on the rim, or start from the middle and work out, or work on this corner. Don't try to see the whole picture right now. You just need to work on making sure your dirt ain't dry. You got the right amount of sun. The temperature is okay. And you just got to worry about your roots being put down, because yes, you've been in church forever. Yes, your mama and this person and that person, but this is a new walk. You have a renewed relationship, and it should be different from anything that you've ever seen. You should start to see things that you have never seen before. If it's different, if it's a real relationship with God, He's going to come through. This ain't you saying you waiting on God, but you doing plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No, I'm just waiting. I don't know what He gonna do, and I didn't already exhausted all my stuff, so I'm about to go in here and cook for these kids and get in my bed. He gotta have another plan. But if you don't want to see the rain, you don't want to see the darkness, you're not ever gonna see anything produced in your life. Because seeds have to be nourished in the dark first to grow things that are going to keep you planted in your relationship with God. And if your roots are not deep, every time trouble comes, you're going to run to the devil and be trying to find it on your own, or Xing God out. Sometimes you got to wait. Sometimes you're not mature enough for what it is that you are asking God for. And He knows that the moment you get it, the devil is going to be using it like a hook in your nose, because you want to keep it, and He's not the most important thing to you. Then that your job will keep you from God. Your marriage will keep you from God. The money will keep you from God. Everything else is going to be, you got so much going on, you can't even tell Him good morning, because He gave you everything to keep you preoccupied so you don't have to talk to Him. Don't let your pursuit of things and money make you leave God sitting in the corner waiting on you. He over there waiting. But everything that you ask Him for that He gave you, keep you from talking to Him. Your nice TV, your nice backyard, your nice job, your nice clothes. So all the things that He asked you for made you not talk to Him, because those are the things that keep you preoccupied while you're not in your word, or just sitting on the porch asking Him, what is it that you want me to do? Just look around your house. The nice washer and dryer that you ask for keeps you from praying and talking to Him. Keeping your lawn cut and manicured keep you from talking to Him. So He gave you all the things, but those are the things as to why you don't have time to spend time. What keep you from reading your word an hour a day? After you get off work and take care of the kids, if you have an hour to be on here, if you have an hour to sit and talk to your mama, cousin, even if you break it up in 15-minute increments, why you didn't talk to God for that 15 minutes? He can do more for you than your mama and me. If you can find the time to listen to gossip, you can find the time to go on YouTube and listen to 15 minutes worth of word. That's going to help your life better than any gossip, I promise. You don't think he'll bless you for taking the time to listen to that compared to the gossip and the tea? He said, I'm my word and my word is me. So the more time you spend in the word, the more time you spend it with God. Y'all life changing now that you're reading the Bible and studying the Bible more? Now that it makes your toes wiggle and you be laughing like you watching a sitcom and clutching your pearls when you see, oh, so you getting to know my dad because he said, I am my word and my word is me. So now you getting to see how he like to move and how he don't like to move. Your life changing. Abide in me. Abide in the vine. So you being fed. Oh, Mr. Hardy. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't. Is that bad? Did I keep you awake after work? You need to go home. Tell your wife I'm sorry. I don't be trying to do that. Or your girlfriend or whoever, tell her I'm sorry. I don't know if she be home, but go to sleep, Mr. Hardy. I want to be keeping people away from their peoples now. That's why I'm about to be on here less and less. For that reason. I don't want to keep y'all from y'all families and stuff. You listen to that lady on TikTok enough. You need to get in there and do the laundry. From now on, when y'all in class, you said no mail. From now on, when y'all in class, I need y'all to be folding laundry, gentlemen's and whatever with ladies. Y'all gonna have to multitask. Bring your tablet or whatever with you and your pen and paper in the kitchen. Okay? Because I don't want that. You rejected what? Not fine. See? See? Yeah. You get your chores done. Bathroom. You can go spray the bathroom down with bleach. Come back, bring the iPad, put it over there on the thing, and be wiping down the bathroom. You said I already do that. Yeah, y'all don't get to use me as an excuse not to do nothing for 10 and then have the clothes bagged up over there. Oh, to my less and less. You're funny. How you know I was doing the dishes now? Yes, y'all. Card decline. Be quiet. Be quiet, Daniel. Don't be talking about my card decline. And ain't. So with that, family, I love y'all. I absolutely do. And I just want y'all to understand that it's gonna be a way. But supernatural means you don't know how it's gonna happen. Supernatural means you don't know how it's coming to you. Supernatural means it shouldn't look like it always did. This is why I encourage y'all to journal every day so that you'll be able to go back in 90 days and be like, dang, Dad, I didn't even read. I got you. All right. I didn't even realize. You said fine. I didn't even realize that you already did that. Some of y'all asked for peace in y'all mind when y'all first got over here. I remember a lot of y'all used to ask for peace. A lot of y'all don't ask for peace no more. When we ask for what you want, that used to be a thing. Peace. Peace in my mind. This and that. A lot of y'all don't ask for that no more. You got peace in your mind? And how long has it been since you was asking God to give you peace in your life? And then when did you get it? Did you go back and see? You said true. Did you go back and see? From when you first started journaling, you was like, God, how many situations that you put on your first thank you list when you first came here have God answered in 2 years? In less than 2 years. Because we ain't February, it'll be 2 years. So we got what? A month and a half until it be 2 years, almost 2 months. How many things has God done that you asked for in the beginning already? And you didn't even, whether it be God, if this relationship ain't for me, please take it away. And that person just cheated and left, or just said, I don't want this, or whatever it is. And all of that came when you start getting to know him for real. All of that came when you got rid of religion and you was like, look, what you want me to do? How you want me to move? Who you want me to talk to? You don't like this? Okay, I'm not going to do it no more. And peace just came. Yes, it was some trouble because the devil wanted you to stay asleep. He wanted you to be just okay with just that. See, was my second barrage. Come on. Self-evaluation, empower, and development. It's a real thing. God gave me that. I was like, I don't know about this. He said, oh, you will. Because you keep talking about they, and I want to talk to you about you. Huh? Hello? Hello? Dad, is that you? Hello? Hello? I thought I heard this phone ringing. You said you want to talk to me about me. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on a minute. You said you want to talk about me. You said I need to quit talking to you about they. Because they hurt me and they did this and they did. Huh? You said, what about who I hurt? Hello? Dad? That's a prank call because no, this you for real. This ain't a prank. This is you. Hello, Dad? Okay, so you said I hurt people. But I wanted to talk to you about how they hurt me. You said we ain't talking about them right now. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. I need y'all to cover your ears. You said what? But I was just telling them about how people be doing me. You said don't talk to them about how I hurt people. I don't know if I should do that. I mean, huh? You said I gotta see myself first. I'm gonna call you. You said no. I'm gonna call you back. I gotta teach class. I'll talk to you. I'm a little busy, Dad. You said what? No, I'm gonna go. Okay, all right. All right, bye. You were like, oh, it's time to go then. You said talk to me about me. No, we gonna talk about how they did me wrong and they did this to me and they did and they did and they did. He said, yeah, I don't want to talk about them no more. I want to talk about they. I want to talk about you. You remember the people you hurt. You remember the people you lied to. You remember the people you led on. You remember the people that you didn't tell the truth about where you was going. You remember. Let's talk about that. But I don't want to talk about that. But we're going to talk about it. You be like this. Why are you being so aggressive? I was trying to tell you, he said, and I know I'm tired of you talking to me about everybody else. What about what you did? What about how your thoughts wasn't pure when you was getting ready to do whatever you wanted to do and you was leading a person on in whatever situation that was? What about when you didn't tell somebody? You said it's getting personal now. Shoot, I know what to do right here, fucking. I ain't even gonna worry about it. You said what? You said it's getting personal. I've been here before. Just swipe and block. Swipe and block. You hear me? Come on in. You come on in. You walk in, but you limp out of here. You walk on in, but you limp on out of here. You hear me? Ain't got nothing to do with me. You already know she throwing houses and stuff. Listen here, going to check the mail. Be back in an hour. I bet. So can I ask y'all a question? Who's willing to write down the things that you did to hurt other people? Because in your journal is normally what they did to you. But on this page of invisible homework, yeah, buddy, we're going to list this evening. And husbands and wives, please don't be looking on your wives and husband paper. This is personal. Personal development, not group therapy. Personal development. And if they write this, you don't get to invade that, because if you want a better wife or husband, they need to have a personal relationship. Believe that. You say, where is my, and is, that's why we have it. So, guess what you get to do? You said I do, but I get hit with the epiphanies every day. Listen, don't have to write it, I live it. Okay. Well, I'm not wanting you to rehash things that are old, but it's always easy to say how a person is hurting you. And like you said, Daniel, sometimes we are living the repercussions of what we did to other people. And we don't want to acknowledge that the reason that we're going through what we're going. Jazzy said, ouch. Uh-huh. And so we still want to blame people, but really they're your whooping. They not just doing you dirty for no reason. They're your whooping for some dirty stuff you did to somebody else. And you know it, but you're not going to tell people that they're your whooping. You're going to say, oh, they're hurting me, and oh, I can't, and I didn't do nothing to them. Yeah, you didn't do nothing to them, but you did something to the person before them. You did do something to the person before them, though. But you're not going to tell people that because you want that sympathy of, oh, they're hurting me. You said shots fired. Uh-oh. Auntie, I'm going to just, matter of fact, I'm going to go to the restroom. I need to make me some coffee. So, I'm empty. I'm dry. I'm going to let y'all let that simmer in. I'm going to turn y'all down on low here to 2. I'm going to let that simmer on in then. Put a little seasoning in it, a little pepper. The spicy kind, since y'all like to spit fire. There you go. It's gonna put a little heat on your tongue. Just a little bit of heat on your tongue. Y'all have to make me some coffee. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. Don't nobody be mad at me. I want to show y'all something I made the other day because my mom was crazy. I'm not done with it. And I messed up on the back, queen, just like I be telling you because I be getting too zealous. So see how this line is right there? That's not supposed to be there. But y'all see this? I made another one, right? But I just want to show y'all this and then we're going to get back to it. This is the stuff I be in here doing when I don't be online. Right? So y'all seen it. And then I done put some lights in it, of course, so that when it's up wherever it's going to be, right, it lights up, right? I found these because I cleaned up my art space. This is how I actually found this. But then, oh, shoot, what I do with it? Of course, because in WOIU fashion, every single thing that I do needs to glow in the dark, right? So then it lights up, but it also, the face, glows in the dark, of course. Y'all see it. Right? So if it's where the sunlight is, the face gonna glow. And then, even if it don't, it can be a little nightlight on the side of your bed, you know? I was in here messing with this. I be trying to do. I used to put in all my trays that I used to make, my medicine trays. They used to have lights in them because who want to get up and turn the light on? I just need to be able to. Can you order one? No, I don't even sell them. I just be. This is the kind of stuff I do when I can't think, and I ain't finished with it yet. But I think that's pretty cool. So I made this, but actually I think I put too much acrylic in here because it's a little soft. So I'm gonna let that cure for a couple of days. It's a chick with, no, it's not Santa. She got locks. I just ain't put her eyes and stuff on yet. You can see her locks in here. I gotta paint the front and put her little blinky eyes on her. Yeah, so yeah, just something that I be in here doing. But I cleaned up my art station and I used to put lights and everything. And I found like 3 sets of lights. So it's like, why not? Let's see. I think the other set, I don't know if they work or not. But back to what I was saying. So with that, family, Um, who remembers the story we was reading earlier today? Anybody was in class earlier this morning? Y'all see these curls that's hanging on? We going on what, week 2 now? Who in my lot girly or natural girly thing went and got them some lot of body and curled your hair up? Is your curl still holding on? Cause these curls, and I didn't got the shower and everything. They holding on, buddy. This is about to be a new thing for all time. Listen, you read up to chapter 5. Okay. Yes, they are. Go get some. Go get the little skinny curl rods, the blue ones. Girl, if you got this much lock, you can curl them and have you a cute curly fro like Lauryn Hill used to rock and will. Yes, white girls can use it. Listen, I worked at beauty school. This is why I'm telling you to work on all hair. If you want your curls to last all day and you don't want to, Krista, and you don't want to have to, like, after you get out the shower at night when your hair is wet, if you got that 20 minutes to put, like, even if you put your, what you call them, foam rods in, wherever you want your curls or waves at, you're going to get the already mixed kind, though, because it'll make your hair hard. But then in the morning, girl, take them rods out, baby, your hair, and your curls gonna stay all day. Your curls will stay until your hair get wet again. You said it really works. It does. Wet set is the business. I'm trying to tell you. All my hairstylists in here like, because until them hydrogen bonds get broke again, them curls gonna stay. Ain't that it, ladies and gentlemen? Right? The polypeptide bonds and all of that. So until your hair get wet again, them curls gonna stay with this. When you wet set it, because it's set in there. It's memory. Damn, my hair gonna tell on me too. You can get this at Walgreens, Walmart, everywhere. You're welcome. Any curl sets on your little girl's hair? Oh my goodness. Like Christmas is coming up. Baby, who about to sit there and curl that little girl hair? And I'm going to tell y'all what I used to do. I'm going to blow dry their hair. Well, I ain't even going to blow dry it. I'm going to condition their hair, run that through there, get their hair rolled up, put them under the dryer, and then the only thing that I'm gonna have to iron out, because if you pull it and you smooth it, it's gonna be a smooth curl. Is get at that root. If you wanted to lay down a little bit with your little flat irons or curling iron, you can get there and hit that around the edge so that it looks smooth, like at your part or whatever. Other than that, baby, ain't nobody got time to be curling. Kids be having too much hair. I'm not about to do it. And all my kids had hair, so Yeah, Stephanie, it'll work. This is what they used to do rod sets. If y'all remember the old ladies that always used to get the straw sets, this is what you use for a straw set. Y'all remember all the old ladies used to have them straw sets, or they have all the Jerry curl rods in their hair? This is what they use, and that's why their hair stayed curled for 2 weeks. Amazon has it for $3. Oh, Amazon got it for $3. Dang, auntie, for real? I didn't even know. Yep, if you don't want to put heat on your hair, that's the best way to curl it. And it'll stay curled until you wet it again. Back in high school, honey, I ain't never quit. Certain stuff I'm not going to stop using. And that and a couple other things that I use for my hair, they going to be around. Because they work, so why would I quit using it? Is there anybody that used the Carefree Curl Activator Gel in they girl's hair and they son's hair? I bet you it'd be easier to comb too, don't it? You don't get all them tangles in it. Them brushes will go straight through. You don't even need an unbrush. Yep, and it gives flat iron a lot of body. Yep, and do. If you been putting that carefree curl activator gel in your like your baby's hair, baby, them ponytails last 2-3 days longer. Oh, okay. I use that in my grandson's hair, and it worked. Keep the moisture in your hair and everything. Your hair don't be dry. It is amazing. Your hair don't be dry and hard to comb and all of that. It'd be great. And they people don't even use it no more, and it works so well. Especially for people with you getting ready braiding bead. Girl, put that on there before your braid. You put your braiding beads on. That's how I started using it. First, I used to use Dudley's PCA, and then I went back to this. And my daughter uses it on my granddaughter's hair when she braid her braids, and her French braids stay up for like a week without getting fuzzy. Because it just draws moisture from the air back into the hair, so it works out. This is why everybody that would have had Jerry curls had long hair back in the day. Lisa, just use some of that. It'll grow back. You love your Carefree Curl Moisturizer. Auntie, don't it work? Ain't nobody got time. Because I'm not about to be spritzing my hair every day and doing all that. That stuff have your hair good for like 4 days. I done caught a finger cramp and my carpal tunnel is on fire with all that I had to. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. I already know. Now you see why I be massaging my hands out. But I used to be able to get them rollers out quick because I got to get to this lady about to come from under this dryer, baby. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. But I like to work smarter, not harder. And this right here, baby, listen. So just think of when I twist it and do it. This, I didn't even twist it. But if I twist it and do it, oh, God, it's going to be great. It's less work. Yes. You said I just ordered mine. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is almost 2 weeks. And if I would have kept my bonnet on like I was supposed to, but y'all see it's still curled. Like, what? For 2 hours worth of work, basically, I'll do it. I'll do it. I will do it. And will. All of it, LaRon. It works. I'm trying to tell you. All my kids got different grades of hair. I got extremely curly all the way to the loose curl. Silky from one end to the spectrum to the other. All my kids have different curl patterns, the texture, everything. And I use all the same products on everybody's hair. It has grown so much. It has. And I got a Edna cut in the back. Toya said this was going to happen. She said this is the people and situations I'm cutting off because I got an Edna haircut in this back part. These locks only come to right here. I don't know what happened to them. They just start breaking off. And she said that's going to happen. She told me right before, and I said, I don't appreciate this. So I got an Edna cut like right here in the back, but I'm just going to leave it. They coming back too. She said they was going to sprout, and they are because, honey, they hair got real short. I said, what's going on right here? What is this? But it's working out. Yes, Edna from The Incredibles. I got a bob in the back for about 3 rows. I said, what the hell is going on here? Yes, baby, I got me an Edna in the back, honey. For about 3 rows. Them last 3 little rows right under my ear, baby, they didn't, I don't know what be going on with them. Can I put the hair products on the Amazon list? Yes, I will. Am I going to regret that? Yes, I will. I already do because y'all already told me it was sold out on the website. That's why I have to buy extra. I have to buy extra. Right. Thanks, family. Can y'all help me with something? There's a little girl that I want to help. And today is her birthday. And um, her situation is kind of ugly. And I want to do something special for this little girl. And y'all know I don't like asking. But I want to get her a bike because she walks home and she be scared and she has to walk home by herself. And her birthday, she didn't really get nothing. So I saw a bike that's like $180. I got the honey bun. If y'all can see it in a couple of twos and fews, so we can buy this baby a bike. Because today's her birthday and Christmas is in a couple of days, and I think that would do something big and nice. It's got the little basket on it so she can put her backpack on it. I'll tell you her name if she says it's okay once I talk to her. But you can just send it to Satnam Place and just put like birthday bike so I know that that's what it's for. But if y'all could help me, I would really appreciate that. And that's like $1. Everybody send $1 or something, cause it's like 180 without tax. So I wanna get this baby a bike. So if y'all could help me with that, y'all know I don't ask for much, but that would be cool. Yeah, she will need a lock probably. I don't know. My kids didn't have to ride to school, but you're right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So her birthday is today, and I think she turned 10 if I'm not mistaken. And Mama's kind of going through some things, and so there wasn't finances to do certain things. So she probably do need a helmet. Damn, y'all, I don't know. Yeah, all of that. But she doesn't live where I live. So I don't want y'all to send me the things. I'm going to send the money to the adult that's around her so that they can, I can send I can send, okay, so I'm going to send it through Amazon. If y'all send me the finances, I'm going to send it through Amazon because I have the address. Okay, so that's the thing. The bike that I saw, and I didn't think about a helmet and a lock. Cash App, yes, please. I didn't think about that, Mari. Listen, I'm from the hood. And I think my kids might have had bike, but she's gonna be riding. You're right. She's gonna be riding, and she does ride across a busy street. So I think that's a thing. Thank you so much to everybody that's gonna give. And then when I get off of here, whatever we got plus what I have, I'm gonna just send it. I'll purchase. I'm gonna get the bike because I already seen it, and then I'll get the helmet and stuff. So hopefully it could get there before Christmas. But if not, it'll be there before she goes back to school. Reflectors. I don't know. Oh yeah, because it is dark when they're going to school in the mornings now. I don't know. The bikes got reflectors on them, don't they? I don't know. I don't know. A safety vest? Damn, y'all. She gonna be so happy. I'm trying to tell you, she gonna be happy. We didn't wear helmets, but it's the law now. Oh, they gotta have. Really? I didn't know that. You can do Tatnai Place, TATNAIPLACE at Gmail. I mean, Tatnai Place. TATN is in Nancy, AIPLACE. A defense keychain on her bike as well. Girl, now you know you my baby. I literally just told her auntie that today. That's what I said. I was like, she need a defense pen because she's a beautiful girl. She is. I want to appreciate everybody, y'all. Thank you. And whatever we get, I'm going to get. So y'all say get her a hint. Wait a minute. Let me write this down because my kids, I ain't going to lie. They rode bikes, but not too much without me. So, uh, okay. So y'all said, wait a minute. Y'all said get her a helmet, cause I didn't know it was loud. Y'all said get her a helmet and what else? Reflectors, a lock, and lights. A bike light, a horn or a bell, and a bike light. Cause she do ride knee pads, elbow. Okay. Well, she don't live where I live, Bree. So I'm just gonna a fluorescent jacket, and she has to walk to school by herself. And you know, as a kid, people are crazy. So thank you so much to everybody that gave. She's gonna be so excited. So a helmet. Okay, listen. A helmet, a lock, a bell, a bike light, knee pads, and a fluorescent jacket. Thank you. Well, Jazzy, so do me okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. And then I'll just send it to her. Defense keys. Yeah. Amazon has a 2-pack light for the tires. Okay. 2-pack light for tires. Thank you so much, y'all. We're going to give somebody a Christmas miracle today. Thank you. With a whistle. With a whistle. Hopefully they will have it engraved. I don't know if they will, but God knows. Helmet reflector strips. Dang, y'all little kids is loped up, ain't they? She's gonna be so happy. Yeah, she is. She's gonna be so excited. Okay, so let me make sure I got everything. You said I didn't think about any of this. My baby rides to school and she just has a bike. Right, right. They putting us on, Krista, because I'm like, yeah, my kids, I might have had a helmet and a shoulder pad. She need extra toes and patches. What is that? Patches. I feel unworthy too. Don't feel these. They making me feel bad too. They making me feel bad too. Extra inner tubes. Oh, okay, inner tubes. Right, right, and patches. Got it. A bag to keep the helmet in. Oh my God, y'all kids go to school with all of this on them? Do they? They be looking like bubble kids. A panic alarm. Okay. Baby hooked the helmet on her backpack. Right, 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 right. That's what I was thinking. What I missed, I went to the clothes to get dried. It's a little baby auntie today. It's her birthday, and her mom was not able to. Stuff is tight. And I went into. She needs a bike because she rides to school by herself. And so I had said I had 100 on the bike, but then people made me feel like I was a horrible person because I guess she need a whole other list of stuff like a lock, a bell, a bike light, knee pads, a fluorescent jacket, a whistle, a helmet reflector strip, patches, inner tubes, a bag, and a panic alarm. So I had just was trying to get the bike, okay, and so They let us know that we're horrible parents. How old is she and how tall is she? She said she's not here where I'm at. I already found the bike, Auntie. I was just trying to get the bike. I'm gonna send it through Amazon, but she don't live where I'm at, so I'm gonna send this stuff to her. But she's probably about like probably like 5'1" or 5'2", maybe. And I probably about 5'1" or 5'2", and she's 10 if I'm not mistaken today. She need an air pump. Okay. Cause mom has helmet lock key pass. I got it. Yes, ma'am. So I'm about to go. I'm about to go send this stuff because they didn't gave me a long list of stuff. A car to pull all this in, right? And a driver. That part, literally. She's taller than I am. Trophy. Trophy says she's taller than me. She's like 5'1" or 5'2". Yeah, I'm thinking about 5'1" or 5'2". She almost. I didn't start eating today, and she gonna fall off the bike with all that. Right? I was just thinking. Yeah, I'm about to go do this right now because today's her birthday, so I wanna before she either lays down or whatever. I wanna go get this stuff for her and let her know that she has some birthday stuff coming. So I'll probably get back on. Do y'all mind me getting off? And I'll let y'all know the grand total of what we got so that I can go ahead and get the bike. I'll show y'all the bike and everything we got. Just give me a minute. I want to get it to her today. Is that okay? Give me a couple minutes, maybe about an hour. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to do all this. Okay, thank you. Happy birthday to your baby. Okay, let me go do this. I'm going to see what we get and then. No. It's okay. Listen, if you cannot send it today, it's okay. We going to get whatever our money do today because today is her birthday. Y'all don't got to do that. It'll be somebody else on Friday. We just gonna whatever we can get with what we got today, we gonna do that. Okay? Cause it's Christmas. You never know. Something might happen on it's okay. It's okay. I wish you do a polygel tutorial because I can do my nails, but you don't know how to mix the colors like you do. Girl, I put a dab in a dab. I'm still learning my own self. I got colored poly. I don't mix these colors to make these colors. I got this color poly. If you see brown, it's because I got brown poly. If you see black, it's because I got black poly. Like, I'm not mixing no colors, honey. The only colors that I'm mixing is when I put a dab and a dab and a dab and a dab. And then I might take my little toothpick or something and go through there. But, baby, I can't paint like that. I don't know how to mix the colors and make them. I had to buy the colors. It's okay. Listen. We getting ready to get for everybody that was able to give. Thank you for everybody that wants to give. It's okay. You do not have to give today. We gonna give a Christmas miracle or something before Christmas is here. Y'all know how we do. I'm just about to go get what we can get with what I got and what we gonna put together, and then we just she's gonna be happy. I guarantee you. We ain't gotta. It's gonna be okay. God knows. You hear me? You hear me? And I'm gonna let y'all know the grand total. I'll let y'all know what all we got and everything. So just give me a minute. We about to do this. Great. This gives me a chance to get home before you come back. You know what? Not that y'all be plotting out how long y'all got to be on. We gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about it. It's gonna talk. Why are you crying? Because we about to do an amazing thing for a little girl that deserves it. Life changing is what this is about to be. I promise you. Y'all hear me? Life changing, what y'all about to do today. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't even know, and we don't always got to go into people's business, but life changing, what y'all about to do today. And thank you for helping me make a Christmas miracle, birthday miracle for a little girl. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. So let me go get this so that way she can get a miracle before she go to bed, and then I'll come back. Okay? Give me a few minutes. Okay? Thank you. I love y'all. Give me a minute. I'll be back.